You, it's Chaos and we're getting it, playing some NBA 2K18 here on the PS3, the P3. Let's get into that rookie sophomore game. See who's coming into the league. Take them by surprise. Smash that like, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe at 2Chaos on Twitter, Chaos78 on the gram. You know who we're rolling with. George, the rookie.
And welcome everybody to the Rising Stars Challenge.
There we got him as a rookie.
They're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And now we'll send it out to join Kevin Harlan for the opening tip.
That's a pretty good lineup. Yeah, I like that lineup better.
Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Stars. And for the Elites, Kent Bazemore is out there with Garrett Temple. And it's 7-footer Joel Embiid, 2014's number 3 overall pick, looking to make his mark inside. And there's Jackson, and it's Collins in at the 4 slot.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time. In their professional career. Go. Get it.
And so off the tip, it's the Stars. to Jordan.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Hield. He dishes it to Collins. They swipe it. Deflects the pass. Jordan kicks to Simmons. Jordan. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jordan's got his second bucket tonight.
And the selection process for the Rising Stars Challenge, much different from what you get from the All-Star Game process. It's actually the assistant coaches from around the league who choose the 10-man team.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He spoke about what a fun time it's been getting to know the young stars who are part of the Rising Stars roster during this All-Star break. He said they are just wonderful individuals and they have the drive to succeed. You'll be seeing them play in the All-Star game soon enough. I have to agree with them, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. And to dig a little deeper into the selection process, the assistant coaches must choose 4 backcourt players, break 4 frontcourt players, and then have 2 spots they can fill from any position.
Yeah, and they also have to pick a minimum of 3 first-year players along with 3 second-year players for each team. And I'll tell you what, they did a fantastic job this year putting these 2 great squads together.
Second team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Embiid dishes to Collins. And again, it's the elites with a 3.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Boy, he gets some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fame.
And here's Jordan outside. Pass to Simmons. Outside Jordan. Here's Ingram. Outside Jordan. The 3. Jordan with another miss. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
So timeout called here, the first for the Stars.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Embiid, the pass to Hield. And again, it's the elites with a 3.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
The elites trailing. Collins kicks to Embiid. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Still elite ball.
Here's Hield, guarded by Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Baldwin, and he knocks down the jumper.
not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And it's a... Bertle, the pass to Wilson. Wilson left side. Osmond from downtown. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
The Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Knocked away. Here's Simmons. Oh, yes!
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Leeds trail by 4.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Stars?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Ingram. Michael Jordan on the wing. Another 3 for the Stars.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
He had a nice open look right there.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
He feeds it to Simmons. There's the pass to Ingram. And he can't jam it through. The Elites with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Bertle. The 10-footer finds the target.
And, you know, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Korkmaz. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Elites from deep.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
No good from Jordan. Osmond. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Elites on top, up by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the Rising Stars Challenge, a showcase for the up-and-coming stars of the NBA.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
It's stolen. Simmons passes to Ingram. And down it goes, jamming that one home. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early. And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Korkmaz. And again, it's the elites with a 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 12 points for him. Lets it go from deep. And he gets the bucket. And the Stars lead by 1.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the elites. And it's the elites with the ball. They get a hand on it, and that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Jackson.
And the elites making a change here. Jackson's checked in. There's a screen. Got a piece of it. Tries to save it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
8 seconds for the shot.
Here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wilson.
Fuck, man.
Sinks the three-pointer. Wilson's got 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Jackson dishes to Mitchell, and it's blocked. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the elites.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting, because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful. And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
The baseline jumper goes down. 19 points for Michael.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Lots of room. Now a timeout called by the Stars. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Sarge.
Yo, what up, King? What's up, baby?
Jordan against Jackson. The feed to Simmons. Outside Jordan. They get it back. Dishes it to Simmons. Number 24. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 18 points for him.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Passes it to Purtle. John Henson's checked in for the elites.
All right, fans, get loud. We go. Elites dance crew.
Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Here's Baldwin. And it's good. And the Elites lead by 4.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Here's Simmons. And 3 from Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Number 24. Nailed from three-point land. 21 points in the game.
He's having one of the best shooting days that I can remember from outside. He's on pace for some kind of record.
And they're running. Rips down the breakaway slam. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
1:16 left in the first half. Baldwin the pass to Embiid. There's a killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Come on, man.
Here's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That's his first foul. The Elite's making a switch here.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Elite shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. Sarge is checked in for the Stars. He hits the second from the line. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Jordan the pass to Ingram, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. That's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Leads trailed by 3. Pass to Hield. Three-pointer. Shot's good. He has 6. So it's the Stars now. Feeds to Sarge. Outside Jordan. Sarge with the screen for Jordan. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now the dish to Mitchell. He kicks it to Collins. Shoots.
Come on, get
shot
him.
from the wing. Collins has got 14 points.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Stars lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Smash that like, leave a comment, share the video, subscribe if you really want to. At KAHOS on Twitter.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Rising Stars Challenge, where the NBA's youngest, brightest stars take the stage.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Really left alone that time. Collins has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Elites. And Simmons kicks to Jordan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Stars lead by 1. Pass to Hield from outside the arc. And he gets it to go. He's got 9. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
MJ finding his man right there.
Poked away, dives for it, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over. And a minute played as the second half gets going. That's blocked. Here's Embiid.
Another block.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Healed the pass to Jackson.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Kicks it to Embiid. He passes to Hield. And he hits the jump shot. 11 points in the game.
It's a tight one. Neither team really able to create any separation.
We've been going back and forth, partner. It's been really, really tight so far.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And that one's good.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
Backing down is Jordan. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
And the pass to Ingram. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The Elites leading. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
From deep, Jordan, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 34.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far. And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
And so, here are the Elites. After the Stars get the 3. Shelvin Max checked in for Garrett Temple. Jackson dishes to Embiid. Collins uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Embiid sets the pick for Jackson. Garrett Temple is checked in for the Elites. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And so here are the Elites. The lead is 2. Collins lets it go from 11, and he gets it to go. Collins has got 23 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Outside Jordan, launches a 3. Number 24, Simmons. From outside, off the mark. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Passes to Baldwin. Nails the wide open jump shot. He's got 8.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Baldwin. 8 points for him. Mitchell kicks to Collins. And it's blocked. Outside Jordan. He lobs it up. And it's Ingram missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
He dishes it to Mitchell. Wide open. And he drops that one in. And it's an 8-point elite lead. Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
The Stars making a switch here. The Stars trail by 8. Stolen by Mitchell. Uncovered. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 11 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the elites?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The elites making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And the Stars have possession. Good. And now just a 4-point elite lead.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hield. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Shelvin Mack. The elites have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. The Stars trail by 7. There's the pick. He feeds it to Jordan. Here's Baldwin. Misses. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The elites on top, leading by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Every time you think about balls.
And we now return to the Rising Stars Challenge, a great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
You know, and some guys can play through the pain, others can't. Obviously, you can see what kind of player he is.
There's the feed to Collins. Pass to Baldwin. Dishes to Collins. 6 to shoot. A baseline J. That's good. Collins has got 25 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Pass to Ingram. Number 24. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead. You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Jordan with the bucket.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
By himself, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. 17-foot shot on the way. Yep, right through the net. And the elites lead by 8.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Ball's knocked loose. Feeds it to Simmons. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Garrett Temple has checked in for the Elites.
Jordan.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Elites leading by 3.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Good defensive instincts on display there. And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
He passes to Baldwin. Here's Hield. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
The Stars making a switch here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And 3 from Jordan. Can't hit. Now the Elites take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Baldwin. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Now it's a 5-point Elite lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Hield with the bucket.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Simmons kicks to Sarge. The pass to Ferguson. And a miss there on the triple.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
And the basket good. 20 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Back to Jordan. Launches it. And that one's good.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
The Stars making a switch here. The Elites leading by 3. Timeout called. The Elites.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. Commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And so, here are the Elites. Here's Collins. And again, it's the Elites from deep.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty, and he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
To the inside. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Here's Hield. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Elites leading. Tipped away.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Baldwin, and he's good on the 3 ball.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Ingram passes to Simmons. Back to Jordan. Trying to answer back.
What?
That three is off the mark. Now Jackson. He kicks it to Collins. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now an 8-point elite lead. The dish to Jordan. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jordan's got 49 points in the game.
It's going to... Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for
And the foul. Come on.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
And that one misses. Part of a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Kicks it to Simmons. Jordan. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And Simmons kicks to Jordan. It's good. This game is all even.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
Here's Baldwin. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this.
OT thriller.
And we're back. Once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second-year players here in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we
Come
know
on,
these
the
young
foul.
fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Poke loose. Down low. Ingram.
Hang time on that rim. Put a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Passes it to Simmons. Here's Ingram. The tray. Collins grabs the miss. Out of bounds. The Stars will take possession. Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT. Jordan with the bucket.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Embiid pitched to Collins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Ingram. Number 24. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. And here's Jordan outside. That's good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
That could have major consequences, Kevin. If this game's still in question, it's really a tough time to lose. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Free throws don't get much bigger than that, but he made it look easy to put them in front.
Ingram. Back to Jordan. Lets it go with a three. And the Stars, another three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
From downtown. No good. Now the Elites take it the other way. They're running. Here's Collins. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Garrett Temple is checked in for Shelvin Mack. Back to Jordan. There's the triple. The Elites pull it in. Heel the pass to Embiid. Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Outside Jordan. To Embiid. Oh, he knocks it in a beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Game doesn't count. It's for fun. Obviously, you want to win. It pisses you off. Whatever. I thought we got to do the fucking 3-point shootout and like all that stuff, man. Just 2 all-star games. I'm like disappointed. And Jordan's not a starter. Like, I'm extremely upset.